House Democrats announced they would save Speaker Mike Johnson. In a significant development on Capitol Hill, the Democratic leadership has declared its intent to quash a controversial motion aimed at removing House Speaker Mike Johnson from his leadership role. This decision comes in the wake of intensified political drama fueled by Republican Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene and other staunch conservatives. During a pivotal caucus meeting on Tuesday morning, Democratic leaders articulated their strategy to counter the motion introduced by Representative Greene, which sought to challenge Speaker Johnson's authority. The Democratic caucus, having wrapped up crucial national security deliberations, expressed a firm resolve to move beyond what they described as a period marked by pro-Putin Republican obstruction. The statement issued by the Democratic leadership emphatically noted, "At this moment, upon completion of our national security work, the time has come to turn the page on this chapter of pro-Putin Republican obstruction. We will vote to table Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene's motion to vacate the chair. If she invokes the motion, it will not succeed." This announcement underscores a clear dismissal of the efforts by certain factions within the Republican Party to destabilize the current leadership. The backdrop to this political confrontation is a deeply polarized House where factions within the Republican Party, led by figures like Representative Greene, have increasingly sought to leverage procedural tactics to challenge the leadership. The motion to vacate the chair, a rare and drastic parliamentary maneuver, represents a significant escalation in the internal power struggles that have simmered within the GOP. House Democrats, rallying behind Speaker Johnson, have signaled a strategic shift towards stabilization and legislative focus, particularly highlighting their recent advancements in national security. By deciding to table the motion, they effectively halt what they view as a disruptive attempt to undermine a duly elected speaker based on ideological and political disagreements. Sources within the House Republicans have also indicated to CNN that the momentum behind the motion to vacate Johnson's speakership is waning, suggesting a lack of broad support for Greene's initiative within her own party. This revelation points to possible divisions and a lack of consensus among Republicans, which may have influenced the Democrats' decision to oppose the motion confidently. The decision to confront this challenge head-on reflects broader dynamics at play in American politics, where leadership battles often transcend mere procedural disputes, morphing into significant ideological showdowns that can shape the legislative agenda. In this case, the Democratic leadership's firm stance against what they perceive as obstructionist tactics is indicative of their commitment to preserving the integrity and functionality of House proceedings. Moreover, this episode is illustrative of the ongoing struggles within the Republican Party, as traditional conservatives and more hardline members vie for influence. The push by Representative Greene and her allies against Speaker Johnson highlights the fractures within the party, which are often mirrored in legislative battles and the broader political narrative. As the situation continues to unfold, the implications of this decision by the Democratic leadership will likely resonate beyond the confines of Capitol Hill. It not only affects the immediate legislative agenda, but also sets a precedent for how similar challenges might be addressed in the future. The resolve shown by Democrats in this instance could potentially deter similar moves in the future, thereby impacting the operational dynamics of the House. In conclusion, the decision to table the motion against Speaker Johnson represents a critical juncture in the current Congress's life, emphasizing the complex interplay of power, politics, and procedure in the United States legislative process. As both parties navigate these turbulent waters, the outcome of this confrontation will undoubtedly influence the legislative landscape and the internal cohesion of the GOP in the sessions to come.